All right, picture this. You're cruising through the Alaskan wilderness in the dead of winter. Temperatures plummeting to minus 30 degrees Celsius. Snow piling up around you like nature's trying to swallow the world whole. And you're sitting in a hot tub on the roof of your motorhome, sipping champagne while watching the northern lights dance across the sky above you. Sound insane? Well, buckle up, because what I'm about to show you is going to completely shatter everything you thought you knew about adventure travel. If you're as obsessed with epic overland rigs as I am, hit that subscribe button right now, because today we're diving deep into something absolutely wild, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss a single detail of this beast. So let's get right into it. The 2026 Caterpillar 6x6 double-decker motorhome isn't just rolling into the scene, it's bulldozing its way in. Literally. And when I say this thing is built different, I mean it's built by Caterpillar. Yeah, the same company that makes those massive yellow construction machines that move mountains. Now they're moving into the luxury motorhome space, and they're doing it with the kind of engineering that makes even the toughest off-road enthusiasts weak in the knees. First off, let's talk about what hits you the moment you lay eyes on this absolute unit. The exterior is finished in that iconic high-visibility yellow that screams Caterpillar heritage, bold, unapologetic, impossible to miss. Accented with aggressive black geometric stripes running along the body, this thing looks like it just rolled off a construction site and decided it wanted to see the world in 5-star luxury. And honestly, that's exactly the vibe it's going for. Now I need you to really visualize the scale here. This double-decker monster stretches 14 meters long and towers at 4.5 meters high. We're talking about a 2-story home on wheels. But here's where it gets seriously cool. The car upper-level features this panoramic wraparound window belt that basically turns the entire second floor into a mobile observation deck. Natural light floods in from every angle, giving you unobstructed views of whatever incredible landscape you've parked yourself in, whether that's the Sahara Desert, the Amazon rainforest, or the frozen tundra of Siberia. You're going to feel like you're right there in the thick of it, but wrapped in absolute comfort. And speaking of being in the thick of it, let's talk about how this beast actually moves. Underneath all that luxury sits a 6x6 drivetrain. That's 3 axles, and every single one of them is powered. This isn't some mall crawler pretending to be tough. This is legitimate, no compromise, go-anywhere capability. Wrapped around those axles, massive 38-inch off-road tires. I'm talking about rubber so aggressive it could probably climb a vertical wall if you asked it nicely enough. Boulder fields? Easy, deep sand dunes? Child's play. Muddy trails that would swallow lesser vehicles whole? This thing laughs at them. The front end is where Caterpillar's DNA really shines through. They've designed a bulldozer-inspired grille that's not just for show, it's reinforced and ready to push through whatever nature throws at it. The fenders are built like armor, and that iconic cat logo sits front and center, reminding everyone on the road that this isn't your typical RV, this is industrial strength adventure. Up top, you've got a reinforced roof rack that's not just there to look cool, though it absolutely does. Integrated LED light bars turn night into day, making those late-night camp arrivals or early morning departures completely stress-free. But here's the kicker. The roof rack features a deployable rooftop terrace. Yeah, you read that right. You can literally extend a platform from the roof, creating your own private outdoor lounge space 2 stories above the ground. Imagine parking at the edge of the Grand Canyon, deploying that terrace, and watching the sunset with a cocktail in hand, while the world stretches out beneath you. That's not just camping, that's living. Around back, there's a massive, rear-mounted spare tire. Because when you're planning to tackle terrain this extreme, redundancy isn't optional, it's essential. And those hydraulic leveling jacks? They automatically stabilize the entire rig on uneven ground. So whether you're parked on a rocky mountainside or a sloped beach, your floor stays perfectly level. No more rolling out of bed or watching your coffee slide across the table. Now I know what you're thinking. All this rugged capability is great, but what's it actually like to live in this thing? Well, hold on to your seats. Because the interior is where this motorhome goes from impressive to absolutely jaw-dropping. Let's start on the lower deck. The moment you step inside, you're greeted by what Caterpillar is calling the Culinary Command Center, and trust me, that name is not an exaggeration. We're talking about a full-sized kitchen. That would make professional chefs jealous. A 5-burner induction range gives you the cooking power to prepare Gourmet meals for a crowd. But wait, there's more. Dual refrigerators sit side by side. One is stocked and ready for your everyday groceries and fresh ingredients. The other? A 200-bottle wine cellar, climate-controlled. Because apparently, roughing it in the wilderness means making sure your Bordeaux is at the perfect 55 degrees Fahrenheit. The centerpiece of the kitchen is this gorgeous granite island that doubles as a breakfast bar. It's where form meets function, beautiful to look at, but also incredibly practical for meal prep or casual dining. And hidden within the cabinetry is a professional-grade espresso machine, because even when you're camped 300 miles from the nearest Starbucks, you're not compromising on your morning cappuccino. Oh, and get this, the pantry is climate-controlled and activated by voice commands. You can literally tell your motorhome to grab ingredients or adjust temperatures while you're cooking. It's like having a sous chef that never complains and always knows where everything is stored. Adjacent to the kitchen is a lounge area that redefines mobile entertainment. A 65-inch OLED TV dominates one wall, perfect for movie nights or watching the big game. But if you really want to go all out, there's a retractable projector screen that drops down for a full cinematic experience. And right next to it, a mini bar stocked with artisanal spirits from around the world. Whether you're in the mood for a smoky single malt or a craft cocktail, you're covered. All of this is powered by a silent 200-kilowatt onboard generator, so you're never worrying about running out of juice, even when you're completely off-grid for weeks at a time. Now let's head upstairs, because the upper deck is where luxury really takes center stage. The master suite is an absolute sanctuary. A king-sized bed sits suspended on hydraulic dampeners. Yes, hydraulic dampeners that absorb road vibrations. So even if you're driving over the roughest terrain on Earth, your sleep is completely undisturbed. It's like floating on a cloud while the world rumbles beneath you. The walk-in closet features automated lighting that turns on the moment you step inside, making it easy to find that perfect outfit no matter what time of day it is. And the bathroom? Let me tell you, this is where things get seriously indulgent. A rainfall shower with Chromatherapy, lighting so you can bathe in soothing blues or energizing reds depending on your mood. The floor is heated marble because cold feet are not allowed in this motorhome, even if you're parked in Antarctica. Every detail has been considered, every comfort accounted for. But wait, there's more. A hidden staircase because, of course there is, leads up to what? They're calling the Sky Lounge. This is a glass-enclosed observation deck on the very top of the motorhome. And sitting right there waiting for you is a retractable hot tub. Let that sink in for a second. You can drive this thing to the most remote, breathtaking locations on the planet, deploy your rooftop hot tub, and soak under the stars while surrounded by panoramic views in every direction. It's the kind of experience that makes you feel like you're living in a dream. Except it's very, very real. The interior materials throughout the motorhome are absolutely top shelf. Hand-stitched leather upholstery, reclaimed oak wood paneling that adds warmth and character, and carbon fiber accents that give everything a modern, high-tech edge. And keeping all of this comfortable no matter where you are, a tri-zone HVAC system that can maintain a perfect 22 degrees Celsius inside, even when it's minus 30 outside. You could be parked in Arctic conditions, and inside, you'd be walking around in a t-shirt, completely cozy. Now, all of this luxury and comfort is incredible, but none of it would matter if this thing couldn't actually get you where you want to go. So let's talk about the heart of this beast, the powertrain. Under the hood sits a twin-turbocharged 18-liter CAT C32B V12 diesel engine. Just let those numbers roll around in your head for a second. 18 liters, V12, twin-turbocharged. This engine produces a staggering 1,500 horsepower and 5,000 pound-feet of torque. To put that in perspective, that's enough power to tow a 50-ton trailer up a mountain or scale a 60-degree incline without even breaking a sweat. This is mining truck-level engineering adapted for the open road, and it's absolutely bonkers. Power gets routed through an 8-speed automatic transmission that's built to handle all that massive torque without flinching. And the all-terrain suspension system? It's borrowed directly from Caterpillar's mining. Trucks, machines designed to carry hundreds of tons of ore over the roughest terrain imaginable. So when I say this motorhome can traverse anything, I mean it can cross 1.5-meter deep mud pits, rocky alpine passes, or deep river crossings without hesitation. There's literally no terrain on Earth that can stop this thing. But here's where it gets even more impressive. Caterpillar has integrated a hybrid backup system into this rig. The entire roof is covered in solar panels that silently soak up the sun, feeding power into a 500 kilowatt-hour battery pack. What does that mean for you? Silent operation when you're parked in those pristine, remote campsites where the only sounds should be birdsong and wind through the trees. No generator noise. Just pure, peaceful connection with nature, while still enjoying every modern convenience imaginable. And the fuel tank? 2,000 gallons. That gives this motorhome an insane 3,000-mile range. You could drive from New York to Los Angeles and back without stopping for fuel. You could cross continents. You could disappear into the wilderness for months at a time and never worry about running dry. So let's talk about what all of this means in real-world terms. This isn't just a motorhome, it's a mobile fortress of comfort and capability. It's for the person who refuses to choose between luxury and adventure, who wants to experience the wildest places on Earth without sacrificing a single amenity. It's for the couple who dreams of watching the sunrise over the Serengeti from their rooftop hot tub. It's for the family who wants to explore the ice roads of Canada in complete warmth and safety. It's for anyone who's ever looked at a map and thought, I want to go there, but didn't want to leave comfort behind. Now, I know the question on everyone's mind, what's something like this going to cost? While Caterpillar hasn't released official pricing yet, industry insiders are estimating this beast will land somewhere in the $2 to $3 million range. Yeah, that's a serious investment. But when you consider that you're getting a luxury home, an off-road monster, and a ticket to adventure anywhere on the planet all in one package, it starts to make sense for the right buyer. Compared to past high-end motorhomes, this Caterpillar 6x6 is playing in a completely different league. Sure, you've got luxury brands like Marchi, Mobil or Volkner that push the boundaries of what's possible in an RV, but none of them bring this level of off-road capability, combined with this level of luxury. This is truly in a class of its own. The engineering that's gone into this project is mind-blowing. Caterpillar has taken decades of experience building machines that work in the harshest conditions on Earth, deserts, mines, Arctic construction sites, and channeled all of that knowledge into creating something that lets you experience those environments in unimaginable comfort. It's innovation meeting indulgence, and the result is something we've honestly never seen before. So here's the bottom line. The 2026 Caterpillar 6x6 double-decker motorhome represents the absolute pinnacle of what's possible when you refuse to compromise. It's rugged enough to conquer any terrain on the planet. It's luxurious enough to rival five-star hotels, and it's ambitious enough to redefine what adventure travel can look like in the 21st century. Whether you're planning epic multi-month expeditions across multiple continents, dreaming of off-grid living in style, or just want the ultimate toy to escape the ordinary, this is the machine that makes it possible. It's not for everyone, but for those who understand what it represents. It's absolutely everything. If this video got you as excited as I am about this incredible machine, do me a favor and smash that like button. Drop a comment below and let me know. Where would you take this beast if you had the keys? The Arctic? The Australian outback? A cross-continental road trip? I want to hear your dream destinations. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out when we cover the latest and greatest in the world of adventure vehicles. Trust me, there's a lot more coming, and you're not going to want to miss it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Now get out there and start dreaming big.